I am placing the declaration before this Honorable House for its approval. Beyond this approval, there is no question of any law being framed in accordance with it. There is no law behind the Commonwealth. It has not even the formality which normally accompanies treaties. It is an agreement by free will to be terminated by free will. Therefore, there will be no further legislation or law if the House approves of this. In this particular declaration, nothing very much is said about the position of the king, except that he will be a symbol. It has been made perfectly clear that the king has no functions at all. He has been made perfectly clear that the king has no functions at all. He has a certain status. The Commonwealth itself, as such, is not a body. If I may say so, it has no organization through which to function, and the king also can have no functions. Now, some consequences flow from this. Apart from certain friendly approaches to one another, apart from a desire to cooperate, which will always be conditions by each party deciding on the measure of cooperation and following its own policy, there is no obligation. There is hardly any obligation in the nature of commitments, but an attempt has been made to produce something which is entirely novel, and I can very well understand lawyers on the one hand feeling somewhat uncomfortable about a thing for which they can find no precedent or parallel. There may also be others who feel that behind this there may be something which they cannot quite understand, something risky, something dangerous, because the thing is so simple on the face of it. That kind of difficulty may arise in people's minds. What I have stated elsewhere, I should like to repeat. There is absolutely nothing behind this except what is placed before this house. I might clear up one or two matters which are not mentioned in his declaration. One of these, as I have said, is that the king has no function at all. This was cleared up in the course of our proceedings. It has no doubt been recorded in the minutes of the conference in London. Another point was that one of the objects of this kind of Commonwealth Association is now to create a status which is something between being completely foreign and being of one nationality. Obviously, the Commonwealth countries belong to different nations. They are different nationalities. Normally, either you have a common nationality or you are foreign. There is no intermediate stage. Until now, in this Commonwealth or the British Commonwealth of Nations, there was a binding link which was allegiance to the king. Stop.